All right, I had to grab some reading glasses. Okay, so back one for some cat cow. So I'm gonna do cat cow. I'm gonna do 5 breaths in each position. I'm gonna get into each position and hold it for 5 breaths. Not super long breaths, but just normal, I suppose. All right, so I'm gonna go cat first. I felt like I would benefit more from the constant movement back and forth going between the poses, but I'll try this on at Sparky's suggestion. So Sparky's my AI. I don't know if I said that in this video or the one right before this one. That's my AI's name. Just chatting with him, so he's the one that came up with this this little sequence. All right, I'm gonna go back and forth between cat and cow. Play with that because I just feel some twinges and a little what have you, so I'm just listening to my body and paying attention to whatever it's telling me. All right, that was cat cow. So next I'm going to go low lunge for 5 breaths on each side. So essentially I'm going to kind of basically go into a crescent pose, but I will just step in and and let's see if I can get into a nice lunge. So the idea for me, what I'm trying to do is get 2 90-degree angles, one on this leg, one on this leg if I can. Well, that's going to be really hard to hold up for 5 breaths. So I'm going to do 5 of them or something instead. And I'm going to play it by ear. So I am trying to make 2 right angles with both knees when I come down. I'll step back. I believe that's 5. We'll go on this other side. I don't really do lunges very often, so probably don't look great, but that's all right because I'm in the room doing the thing called working out, as Tony Horton would say. I think that's probably 6 now. Actually starting to fill out the light a little bit. That was good. That was good. All right, so next I'm going for pigeon pose for 5 breaths. All right. And if I'm remembering, I believe pigeon is how do I even get in? Can I even get in pigeon? I don't even know. I believe the leg goes across like that. And then I'm supposed to have this leg back here. Woo! So essentially I'm trying to get this whole leg on the ground, but I don't know if that's going to happen for me. So let's go 5 breaths here. Wow, that's a stretch right there. Yeah. Feeling that all on the outside of my hip here. A lot. Breathe into it here, 5 breaths. So I'm making this a live pose, meaning just that I'm, playing around with it, moving with it. Oh yeah, all right. That's a hell of a stretch right there. All right, see if I can try to do it on this other side. See how much different it feels if I can even get into it. Maybe it might be better. Oh, well, that side's definitely easier, I can tell already. Left side, not by a lot though. The heels wanting to come back on me. All right, maybe it's not much better at all. Well, you got to take care of your body if you want it to last. Use it or lose it. You know what I mean? I think that's with everything. Everything. Use it or lose it. All right, I'm gonna try to get out of that one. All right, now I'm going to do seated forward bend after I get some more tonic. Seated forward bend, then I'll check the time. I bet you I'm right on time. All right, so I'm gonna start. My legs stretched out in front of me here, seated. I'm gonna inhale my arms up. Reaching for the ceiling, I'm gonna exhale. Let's see if I can touch my toes or get close to them. As close as I can. I can grab my toes. But I wonder, on the stretching, like, how much pulling should I do? How much pulling on my upper body, like pulling my arms? Should I do any pulling? Is it literally just stretching? 50, but I'm still figuring these things out. So I just kind of listen to my body mostly and do what feels appropriate. I was doing some plumbing one time and grabbed a pipe. I was bending over and grabbed the pipe and kind of pulled myself a little bit lower. And in that motion, I even felt it, whatever, broke in my back or tweaked, whatever. And so now I'm just always nervous about pulling. Since then, I'm nervous about pulling myself into a position any further than I can just naturally. Whenever I can get into it, just by like stretching, I feel like that should be, and then I'm holding that. I think that's all right. But anyway, gotta listen to the body. Alrighty, so that is that stretch. Seated forward bend. Alright, now I'm going to go into, pause this one, I don't know, probably like 6